Welcome. This is our annual live Q&A every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can ask the questions and I will do my very best to answer them and help you on your journey with Coturnix quail. Verna or Beth, if you would be so kind to let me know you can hear me, we will get started. And I've got a couple of announcements, not a lot tonight, which is nice. And then we will get into the questions and try to help you out. And we've got 2 weeks before Quail Con, which is pretty cool. So stressed to the tilt, I can tell you that. You can hear me. Wonderful. So not a lot of announcements tonight. So the first Sunday of every month, we do an 18 and under contest. I did a video a couple weeks ago about all that entails, but I will obviously, the first Sunday of September is September 5th, which is Quail Con. So the winner will be announced the week after that. So that was an update. Also, we have 1 ticket left on our website, which is myshirefarm.com. I got on the comments before we went live, put my phone number, my email, and the website in case you want to check that out. And if you could support the channel by just hitting that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. Not a lot of updates as far as Quail Con goes. I was actually on Coturnix Corner's YouTube channel Tuesday with Terry and Kristen and Brandon from Whiskey Tango Farms. We went in depth about Quail Con, so if you have any questions about that, you can feel free to check that video out. And the next 2 weeks, I've got a lot of work to do. Everything seemed to go to crap this week, so a lot of catch up to do, but we do only have 1 ticket left, which is great. We did have a couple of donations, which I will get to in a second, on Coturnix Corner's YouTube channel on Tuesday. We had 4 tickets left. Someone donated $100 because the tickets are $25 a piece, and said if anyone could not afford the ticket and wanted to come, that was for that. I did find 1 person to use that. So if you're wanting to come to Quail Con and you just can't find the means to do so, if the ticket price would help, feel free to contact me, preferably through my phone, through text, and we will get you a code and you can get that ticket for free. Since that was paid for, so that was greatly appreciated. If you would like to donate tonight, there is a $sign next to the comment section. We did fully pay for Quail Con last week with a lot of very wonderful donations. Last week and about 6 weeks prior to that, we've had a lot of generous people, which is fantastic. So we did pay it off. Terry and I actually spoke before my live tonight, and we want to do something extra special. So any donations that you do on Coturnix Corner, which he will be live Tuesday on his channel, you should check that out, because Beth Reed, which is my moderator and admin on the YouTube channel, as well as Newbie Quail Lovers, will be on there with Terry, which is great. Can't wait to watch that. And obviously Verna is my moderator and admin on both as well. She does a fantastic job, and she will be a part of Quail Con. She'll be part of the volunteer and the staff and all that jazz. She'll be a vendor as well, or she'll be helping out the vendor section as well. So we could not do it without both of them. So if you would like to donate, I can't. I know that a lot of people throughout the week will text or email me and ask me what we're trying to pay off now. I can't really tell you because it's a surprise. But I promise Terry and I both agree that this would be for something special. So if you would like to donate, you can donate at the bottom. It's the $sign. I'm not going to push it too much tonight, but every little bit counts. And for all that have donated, I truly appreciate you. We will be giving away 30 free Myshire Farm hatching eggs tonight to the best answer, or the best question, the most intriguing question that sparks a conversation. Oh, sorry. And Beth and Verna will be making that decision at the end of the night. Sorry, I got way off track for a second. Obviously, if you will support the channel by hitting that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. That is free. I already see a couple donations coming in. I greatly appreciate you. I will let you know at Quail Con what the donation was for, but I want it to be, well, it's a secret for right now. I can't go into it. I'd rather not go into it. But it is for something that's special, I do believe. I think that is all the announcements. But we've got 2 weeks till Quail Con, which is crazy. Went to Iowa this week and picked up some stuff and had a horrible trip. Blew 2 tires on the way there. I found out that when I bought my trailer, I got a great deal on it. It's a 16-foot enclosed trailer, so I got an amazing deal on it. But every time I take a trip, I've got tire issues, and there's 4 tires on it, and you know, one blew, and I fixed that when I was going to Louisiana. 2 blew this time going to Iowa, which was super annoying. And finally, someone came up and said, you know, you got car tires on here? And I said, oh, is that why they keep blowing? He's like, yeah, they're not made for that. And I said, cool. So I was like, well, I got 1 left. I'll take the 2, just fix the 2. And he goes, yeah, I only got 1. I'm like, cool, okay. So about 20 minutes before I got home, I left at 10:30 at night on Wednesday. I got home at 11:45 p.m. on Thursday night. So it was literally a 25-hour trip, which was supposed to be like 19 hours. So it was a long time. But anyways, 20 minutes before I got home, yep, I had a flat. So I just drove home because I was like, I'm done. I don't even care. So it's fine. It's fine. I don't know why you guys need to know all that, but that was my week. So anyways, that took a lot, and then that took a lot out of me. And then my birthday is tomorrow, and we had some things planned that I was not aware of, so I didn't get a lot done this weekend, which I can't complain about because I spent time with family. But man, do I want to get some stuff done, because I am starting to stress out, because we've got 2 weeks left before Quail Con. So I don't think it'll be as pretty as I was hoping, but we'll still have it, and it's still fairly well planned out. Plus we've got the speakers and a lot of great people coming, so I'm sure it'll be great. I'm sure it's got to be. Whew, it's got to be, because it's been all consuming, I can tell you that. All right, here we go. Again, most intriguing question night will win 30 free Myshire Farm hatching eggs, so get your questions in. Oh, we do 2 things. If you're new to this, if you want to let us know where you're from, it's always interesting to see where everybody's at. Like Quail Con, we've got 31 different states coming, which is pretty cool. We did have someone cancel tonight due to them being worried about COVID and having a lot of people around, which is fine, their choice. But we still have 31 states coming, and that's pretty cool. But we have a lot of people all over the world that come to our YouTube live videos, and it's always interesting to see that, as well as if you've hatched hatching eggs from us this week, feel free to let me know what those numbers are, unless you've already sent them to me, and we will write those down and update our records. We are sitting at 75.1%, so we have dropped 0.2%. It has been pretty hot. The post office is kind of slacked off, but we're still sitting at 75%, so I can't complain. But I think during the fall, we're going to get that up to, I think the goal would be nice to be hit 78. Fall's a wonderful time to ship, probably the best time of the year. I think that's all. Again, hit the like button, support the channel, and donate if you feel generous. Beth Reed is in the house. Again, she'll be on Katernik's Corner Live this Tuesday on their channel at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you definitely need to check that out. Beth Reed and Verna Young are my moderators on here on the YouTube channel. Verna is also a moderator on Katernik's Corners YouTube channel, and they are both admins on the Newbie Quail Lovers Facebook group, and they help me out quite a bit. So I can't wait to watch that. But good evening from hot and muggy Cave City, Arkansas. Welcome. Verna's in the house. Good evening, everyone. Please hit the thumbs up before responding. LOL. Let's shock Zach. There you go. We've got 43. My goal is always to hit 100. I don't know why that's my goal. It's just that's what I made my goal. And so if I don't hit it, which thankfully to all of you, I can't remember the last time we haven't hit 100 likes, but when I don't, then I feel like a failure. So hit the like button. Let's see. Beth Reed says 92 degrees Fahrenheit with 69% humidity right now. Eesh. It's actually pretty nice out right now here. Joan is in the house. Greetings from southern Arizona, where it is 97 with 26% humidity. La Rochelle Farm is in the house from Connecticut. The hurricane was a dud. Have had worse thunderstorms come by. I would love a thunderstorm right now, to be honest with you. We have seemed to be in a drought. We actually were in Centerville last Friday, and it started pouring rain. I mean, and so we walked outside and I was like, oh yeah, okay, that's great. Everybody was like waiting to the side until maybe it slowed down. And I was just walking to the car and I'm like, bring it on. And then we drove home and it was dry as can be. And I was like, mother, good Lord. So yeah, I'll take some of that rain. Again, at the very beginning of the comments, I put my phone number in case you need to contact me, my email address, as well as our website, which you can purchase hatching eggs, live quail, Quail Con tickets, shirts. I don't know. Check it out. Let's see. It is my birthday tomorrow, so everyone that wished me happy birthday, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's not. It's hard for me to get into it, but my birthday is usually like the New Year's Eve. You know, I usually look back in the past year and see what's different, what I changed, what needs to change, things like that. So it's more reflective than celebratory. But thank you very much, Beth. Thank you, Verna. William says, hi, Zach. Just wanted to say thank you for producing quality birds. We bought a set of them, and they are doing great. Wonderful. I get a lot of questions about... God. I get a lot of questions about shipping live quail, and if they ship okay. They ship wonderful. We have lost a few. We do guarantee that they arrive happy and healthy. At this time of year, we usually ship them when they're about 2.5 to 3 weeks old. They're off the heat lamp, and they're much smaller, so they're not overcrowded. Yeah, we shipped, what was the number? It was a little over 1,000. I think it was like 1,048, something like that. 1,046, something like that. We shipped 1,046 in the past 4 weeks, past month, and we lost 3. And 2 of them I'm not putting on the post office. 1, the post office really screwed up. But the other one actually arrived. We shipped them out on Monday. They arrived Tuesday, and the person didn't pick them up until Thursday. We shipped them Monday. They arrived Tuesday. It's a call for pickup, so they'll call you when they arrive. Whereas eggs go straight to your house, but they call when they arrive, and you have to come get them. And they didn't pick them up until Thursday, so we still guaranteed it and refunded for the quail, but I wasn't happy about that. Again, don't know why I told you all that. William says, happy birthday. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. La Rochelle Farm says, well, I guess happy birthday to the host is in order. Thank you very much. S.O. Swanson says, greetings from Memphis, Quail Con or bust. That's kind of how I feel. It's either going to go fantastic or the worst experience of my life. So if you've got a ticket, it's going to be a great day or a really bad one. There is no in between. Joan, happy birthday. Thank you very much. S.O. Swanson says hello, Vern and Beth. Ed Got Bait says hi, Zach and Verna. Welcome. Glad you're here. La Rochelle Farm says kind of tough to sing happy birthday via text. That is okay. But thanks for the thought. Reineck Poultry and Aviary says happy birthday to a great mentor. Well, thank you very much. Keith, same in Vermont, hot with rain. Question: what would cause a new hatch chick to have fused toes together? Interesting. It was something to do with the development of the actual egg, but I'm not an expert in all that. It would be part of the development issue, but why, I can't tell you. Sorry. S.O. Swanson says, that's right, birthday boy Zach, thank you very much. Hit the like button, support the channel, absolutely. Again, if you'd like to donate, $sign down by the comment section, and it goes to a great cause, which is a surprise, which I will announce at Quail Con. While Zach, everyone is wishing you a great birthday, and their presents will be a thumbs up. I will take that, absolutely. Hit the thumbs up, support the channel, I'd appreciate it. If all goes according to plan, I'll be getting guesting on Katernik's Corner Tuesday. Yep, absolutely. Joan says hatching 16 out of 25 Egyptians, 64%, 15 out of 30 Tibetan tuxedo had a hard time keeping the humidity up. When you do have a hard time getting the humidity to go up at lockdown, a couple tips, tricks that we learned a long time ago was putting a wet sponge kind of in a Tupperware. So you fill the Tupperware up with water, soak the sponge, and then put that in there, so then the humidity will rise, as well as you could use washcloth. But the little Tupperware with the water and a sponge would work a lot better. What just happened? Sorry. Not bad. No, oh, I guess I should write that down. God. 16 out of 25 Egyptian and 15 out of 30 Tib Tux. Excellent. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. Ooh. S.O. Swanson says, why hit the thumbs up? Because it makes Zach feel good. It does. I mean, yeah, it does. I have very low self-esteem, obviously. Yeah, it does. It helps with the algorithms, and it gets our videos out in YouTube more. But really, it just makes me feel better, to be honest with you. That's really all it is. C. Yonk. Look at me. I'm learning stuff. Or Chuck. Happy birthday, Zach. Evening, everyone. 92 degrees, 56% humidity, and feels like 100 here in Chandler, Texas. Yeah, it's 90 here, but I'm telling you, it doesn't feel like 90. I did have a heat stroke earlier because the cows broke their watering system, and so had a heat stroke there. But other than that, it's been not bad. Juanita Fields is in the house. Welcome. Katernik's Corner from Southern Florida is in the house. Welcome. Dale is in the house from Dale's Quails, wishing everyone safe travels to Quail Con. Absolutely. Dale will obviously be a vendor here and a sponsor, so we can't wait to meet him and get him all set up. I guess I can do a short little thank you. How far? Oh, I'm only 18 minutes behind. I'm doing pretty well. So we've got, oh dear God. Sorry. Jesus. So we've got some sponsors that oh dear God, I didn't write it down. All right, so in order of how they sponsored, we've got Wynola Ranch that's sponsoring Quail Con. Obviously, we've got Katernik's Corner, Whiskey Tango Farm, Slightly Rednecked, Myshire Farm, and then we've got K-Dale Katernik's, Hatching Time, Electric Iris, which did a couple giveaways on our YouTube channel last week, which was awesome. We've got Dale's Quails. And I think that's it. And then most of them are all vendors as well, except for K-Dale Katernik's. But BYC will be a vendor as well. Plus, we've got Terry from Katernik's Corner. We've got Chris from Slightly Redneck. We've got Kristen and Brandon from Whiskey Tango Farms. And then, unfortunately, you have me. So next year I'll try to get somebody better. Let's see. Quail Con dancing. Ooh. don't have time for that, but I'm glad you're excited. Whiskey Tango Farm says hello. Brandon here. How is everyone doing tonight? Who's excited about Quail Con? My excitement has turned into fear and loathing, but I'm sure it's going to be great. Sure, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Going to be great. Katrina's in the house. Hi, everyone, from Gilroy, California. Welcome. Confetti Quail is in the house. Hello, Zach. Happy birthday. Well, thank you very much. Ed Got Bait says, while he introduced 7 new jumbo wilds to my current flock with no issues, I think there's just an extra W. I think with no issues. Oh, God. Which is great if there is no issues. If you do have questions about introducing new quail to an existing flock, we actually have a blog on our website that Jenna wrote years and years and years ago that I updated a little, I don't know, 6 months ago. Just updated a little bit. But it's on our website, myshirefarm.com. And it's introducing new quail to an existing flock. It goes step by step, and it's a great read, so you should check that out. S.O. Swanson says, hey, Brandon, Oliver Cole is in the house from California. Welcome. I am so sorry. I know that's super annoying. I apologize. If you did want more information about the 18 under contest, Verna at 7:01 p.m. commented the link to the video I did that talks about all about the 18 and under contest, so you can check that out. Peepaw Philly Quail and Creepy Critter says, good evening from New Orleans, Louisiana. Welcome. Rhineck Poultry and Aviary says, we got a 79 hatch rate on the 120 count rare. Now I'm curious to the new color that was included. That's great. I will get that written down, and best of luck to you. 79 hatch rate. So I'm assuming 79% on rare mix. Ooh, I'm a little dizzy. Okay, let's see. Happy birthday, Zach. Thank you very much. Not talking to me. Katrina says, happy birthday. Thank you very much. Kasumi Rose gave me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Ron says, hello from South Carolina. See you soon. Absolutely. We'll see you in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today. I am not going to sleep. Yeah, we talked today, me and Jenna, on our way home. I said, so the next 2 weeks, well, so my birthday is tomorrow. My son's birthday is the 27th. So we're having a birthday party for him on Saturday. And I said, so except for Saturday, I'm out of town. Like, I'm not here. I'm not here. I'll call you every once in a while. But the next 2 weeks, I'm working like a lot. So the goal is that I'm going to work 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day except for this coming up Saturday. And then I found out that the kids are doing this play thing at church on Friday night on Saturday or September 3rd, which really screws up my plans, but obviously I was told that I had to go, so work a little bit harder. Johnny says hello, welcome, glad you're here. Oh, something just bit the... let's see, Frederick is in the house, good evening from Delaware, welcome. Jesse Mills is in the house, good evening to everyone from Iowa. Only 2 weeks ago, happy birthday, Zach. Thank you very much. And I think I was only, like 11 miles away from you when I went to Iowa. Hopefully you have much better success. The travel wasn't bad. There wasn't a lot of traffic. There was some construction. It wasn't a bad drive at all. I really didn't get tired until the last maybe 3 hours of the trip. But yeah, it was that tire issue. So hopefully you have much better success. Katrina says, in case you are interested in the sex ratio of Myshire babies, Jumbo Wild, 15 female, 21 male. That's not bad. It could be a little bit better, but it's not awful. Someone contacted me the other day. They didn't buy eggs from us, and I think they ordered like 24 eggs, and they had like 12 hatch, and all 12 ended up to be males. And they're like, so did they do that on purpose? And I was like, no, it'd be great. It'd be great if we could determine the sex of an egg. But that's not doable. That's urban legend. Yeah, just really bad luck on that one. But 15 to 21 is not too bad. Doug Baum's in the house. Hello, Zach from North Carolina. Welcome. I did get your order in the system and made the foamers today, so you'll be going out this week. Keith says, so I should not use that bird to breed with. Yeah, I don't think it's genetic. So you could, if you're using them for your own personal use, I would use it. I wouldn't use it here because we ship out everywhere. So anything like that, we don't use. But if you're using for your own personal use, it's not going to hurt anything at all. Yeah, there you go. Rapscallion Garcia 4.0. Look at me saying that right. I think, wish me happy birthday. Thank you very much. Katrina says, Jumbo Egyptians, 9 females, 13 males. Again, be nice to make it a little bit better, but at least you got 9. Samantha says, hi, all from Maine. Welcome. You'll be here in just a couple weeks. Weems Farm says hello from North Louisiana. Welcome. Glad you're here. Jasmine Bass is in the house. Hello and happy birthday, Zach. Thank you very much. Moon Outdoors in the house from Ohio. Welcome. Ron Alves, $20 donation to Quail Con. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate it. It is going to probably the best use, in my opinion. It's going to a very, very good cause. What we're trying to save up for now, Katernik's Corner is doing donations on their YouTube channel as well. So he's going to send me the money and then I'll deal with it all. We're going to combine all of those donations between this week, the Katernik's Corner video from last week, next week, and I don't think we'll be doing videos the week of QuailCon, but this week and next week, all of those donations are going to a special cause that I think is more important than anything else we've done. So I'm very excited about it. It's good use. So Ron, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I know you've donated before, as well as purchased the tickets and coming. So thank you very much for being so involved and being generous. And I thank you very much. John Pontow donated $25. Again, thank you very much. I know you've donated quite a bit in the past, and I believe you are coming to QuailCon as well. So thank you very much for all of that. Very generous. I know you've purchased, I know that you've donated quite a bit in the past few weeks, and it is very much appreciated and going to a great cause. So thank you very much. What doesn't cost money is hitting that like button. So support the channel by just hitting that like button. I'd greatly appreciate it. Remember to get your questions in. The most intriguing question of the night will get 30 free Myshire Farm hatching eggs from us. My moderators will be picking the name at the end of the night. And if you would like to donate to a great cause that is concerning QuailCon, you can donate in the bottom corner of the comment section. There's a $sign, and it's either a super chat or a super sticker. Really, it's just a donation, and we are putting all of those donations between myself and Terry at Katernik's Corner to something that I think we both really believe in, that is well deserved. So John and Ron, thank you very much for doing that. Chad is in the house. Good evening all. Zach, my GPC are currently hatching. I'll message you numbers once they're done. Great. Best of luck to you, and obviously keep me posted. While we're waiting Homestead, I really like the name. I really do. Good evening, everyone, from Wyandotte County, Ohio. Welcome. Glad you're here. Samantha says, LOL, donations made you glitch for a minute. There you go. I'll take it. And says, hello, everyone. Ohio here. Welcome. Glad you're here. Everyday Oil Mommies. Hello from California. Thank you for the advice on how to move around my quail roos. Put me on your wait list for gray feather celadon eggs when they are ready to release. Well, thank you very much. And it'll be a while. Sorry. See Yonk. is in the house. Thank you, speakers. Absolutely. We were able to, I don't know if I want to get into that. We had a conference call with Kristen and Brandon, myself and Jenna, my wife, Terry, and Chris from Slightly Redneck before we announced Quail Con. And they had already agreed to be speakers. We didn't have any details, so we did the conference call. We worked out some details, and I said, this is what I'm thinking. We could do this or this for you guys. Everybody agreed on one thing. We were able to give them a little bit more. However, obviously the travel is quite expensive, especially with, you know, Terry bringing the incubator and a bunch of supplies, Chris flying in. So a lot of the money that we were paying them is going towards travel. We were able to pay a little bit more than what we first said, but I think everybody's happy. But they are definitely they are being very generous with their time and with planning, and they've put a lot of effort into Quail Con. So yes, absolutely. The speakers, which is Jenna Gregorick, which is speaking about disease, control of diseases, treatments, and MPIP, biosecurity. She will be here. Terry from Copernicus Corner will be building one of his incubators live, and then we will be raffling that off. He'll be talking about doing it yourself incubators and cages. Chris from Slightly Redneck will be talking about self-sufficient use, living inside versus outside with Copernicus quail. Terry and Brandon will be talking about Quail 101, quail basic genetics, and then I will be talking about quail for profit. So thank you to all the speakers. Copernicus Corner says, thank you for the donations, guys. Absolutely, we really appreciate it. And I can't wait to tell everybody what it is. Ed Got Bait donated again. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate it. Happy birthday, Zach. Bong Stress, there you go. Thank you very much. And I know that you have donated quite a bit in the past couple of weeks. So thank you very, very much for your generosity. And hopefully you can make it next year to Quail Con. I'm sorry, hold on just a second. Again, if you don't feel comfortable donating, that is okay. But if you could, support the channel and myself by just hitting that like button, I'd greatly appreciate it. And get your questions in because we are going to be donating 30 eggs tonight to the most intriguing question. Katrina says, I successfully integrated my 3-week-old babies into the aviary. Zach, you had mentioned the adult male may be an issue. I actually have a baby Egyptian that is picking on the adult male, no issues. Well, that's great. That's great. It was a concern, but I'm glad that I was overly concerned. That's wonderful. Congratulations. Johnny says, what is Quail Con? Never heard of it before. What? Johnny, there is a Quail Con. Well, okay, so Verna put in the notes, or in the comments, just a few comments down from you, a link to Quail Con, as well as if you go to Copernicus Corner's YouTube channel, the last video he posted, which was on Tuesday, was a live. The first maybe 20-25 minutes is all about Quail Con. But we're having all those speakers, we're having vendors, we're selling a bunch of stuff, we're doing raffles, we've got a bouncy house for the kids, we're doing farm tours, we've got emus to check out, we've got baby pigs that were just born last week, we've got cooney pigs, we've got fainting goats, we've got Great Danes, we've got quail galore, ducks, geese, chickens, rabbits, God knows what else, I don't even know, a lot of stuff. And yeah, we'll be doing farm tours and barn tours, a lot of cool stuff. You should check it out. September 5th, the tickets are only $25. There's only one ticket left. Here's the deal. Someone donated enough money for the last couple of tickets that we had. if you are in need, I have no problem you contacting me, and we will get you taken care of to help you on the $25 expense. If you do not need it, I would prefer you purchase it so that we can use that for a good cause or for people that actually do need it. So just keep that in mind. But yes, if you have not purchased a ticket, do so. We've got one ticket left. If you need more than one ticket, please contact me. I've had some people cancel, and we will work that out where we can get you here. I think that's all. I think that's it. Weems Farmstead says, happy birthday. Thank you very much. Don't stress, stupid spell check. I got it. I got you. Samantha Trask says, why does it seem everyone is having a rough year? I'm not impressed with 2021. Can't wait till Quail Con. Happy early birthday. Well, thank you very much. And yeah, 2021 yeah, that's all right. Quail Con is going to turn everything around. Everybody's going to have a great time. They're going to get a bunch of information. They're going to move forward with self-sufficiency, get a lot of different ideas, get a lot of new contacts, have a lot of fun. We'll take the weekend that Sunday and we'll just de-stress, have a good time, a lot of fellowship, and then the rest of the year is going to just be up. Let's see. Rapscallion Garcia 4.0 says, question, are quail more profitable than chickens? I've never tried to sell chickens, but I would say yes, just because of the turnaround time. I'd say yes. Jasmine says, 47 of my 60 Myshire eggs went into lockdown on Friday. When I left the house today, I had 7 hatched already. Recently hatched out 75 from a local breeder and 70% hatch, and I am in quail heaven. Well, that's great. Best of luck to you, and let me know what the final results were. So best of luck, and keep me posted. Robin C says, hi Zach, hi Verna, hi Beth. Hello everyone in chat. Much love from Michigan. Welcome, glad you're here. And Robin, I believe you were the one. So your donation last week on Katernik's Corners Live did allow for one so far. I'm still reaching out to a few people, but one has already got the ticket, and they are already going to be here that needed your help. So that was wonderful, and you should feel very good about that. Wow. Thrifty Builder is in the house. Happy birthday, Zach. Thank you very much. Johnny says, I'm in South Carolina. Welcome. Love to have you at Quail Con. Oliver Cole says, question, if I breed a het Andalusian roux to anything else with half the babies, then be het Andalusian because it's incomplete dominant. With half the babies, then be het Andalusian because it's incomplete dominant. I think you would get less than half, but other people have other ideas with that. You could try it. All right, this is just my advice. Just my advice. You do what you want. A lot of people do it differently, and that's okay. There's a lot of different ways to raise quail and a lot of different ways to breed them. So that's great. Whatever you want to do, okay? Tell you what, if you could hit the like button now, before I say what I'm going to say, that would be fantastic. I'd really appreciate it. Support the channel by hitting that like button. All right, so with that being said, I will never breed a specific silver to a specific silver. I will never breed just for Andalusian. I'll never breed for just charcoal. I'll never breed for just, and so you should just know that. But if you want to do that, then you should, and that's fine. But I think there's a lot of inbreeding there. Let's see. Happy birthday, Zach. Thank you, Johnny. Joan says, Cooney pig babies for Quail Con. Yes, absolutely. They were just posted. I think my wife posted on the Myshire Farm Facebook page earlier today. They're small. My wife keeps wanting me to pet them, and I'm like, I'm good. We've got too much to do. But But yeah, they're cute. I went down to fix the water today, and they found a hole in the fence, and they were all out. And mommy just did not seem to care. So I'm trying to fix the water and trying to get the cows back. And finally, I called Jen. I said, "You got to get down here right now." And so we got them and fixed the holes, and whew, they've been a lot of work recently. Doug says, "What do you look for with a breakout analysis? What do you look for with a breakout analysis?" I don't know exactly what you mean. I could take that a couple different ways. Re-ask the question for me, exactly what you're looking for, and I can try to help. John says hello from Carroll, Iowa. Always look forward to the lives. What you do is very much appreciated. Well, thank you very much. If you do appreciate it, hit the like button, support the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Jasmine says, I will have my hatching numbers for you this week. I'm excited. I got autumn ambers and scarlets. Wonderful. Best of luck to you. If you're watching this, it's going to be a while before I respond to messages. I got a lot to do. I'm spending a lot of time working and outside and quail barn and orders, and I still have a business to run. And so my texts for the next 2 weeks will probably be very short. You know, I will try, but I didn't do my phone this Friday, Saturday, and then I did them today when I got home, and it took me 3 hours. I think I had like 48 texts. I had like 7 Facebook messages, 4 Myshire Farm Facebook messages, 72 emails, and like 13 voicemails that I all had to respond to, and that took me some time that I did not get other stuff done. Val says hi and happy birthday. Well, thank you very much. Welcome. Glad you're here. I know that it's pretty late where you are, or pretty early, whichever way you look at it. Jake says happy birthday from Wenlock, Washington. Welcome. Glad you're here. We do not have Washington coming to Quail Con, so if you want to show up and get that last ticket, that would be pretty cool. Chad says hello, Terry. Johnny says, Zach, what if you win the eggs but don't have an incubator? Well, you would need to get one, and we would just hold them until you get one. Russell says, could you put Coturnix quail and bobwhite quail in the incubator together, and would you be able to tell which ones are which after they hatch? You would be able to tell. They hatch differently. I don't remember the number on bobwhites, but it's like it's much longer. Not much. It's longer than Coturnix quail. So the only problem is if you have bobwhites and Coturnix in the same incubator at the same time, the Coturnix are going to go into lockdown sooner, which means you're going to have to bump up that humidity, which affects the bobwhite eggs. And so it's not ideal, but people do it. And I don't raise anything but Coturnix, so I don't. But a lot of people do it. Jeweler's Cliff is in the house and donated $25. Happy birthday, Zach. See you in 2 weeks. Cliff in Michigan. Well, welcome. Can't wait to meet you. And I know you've purchased the ticket. You've donated in the past, and I promise this is going to a great cause. So thank you very much for the donation. If you would like to donate for a big surprise at Quail Con, there is a $sign at the very bottom of the comment section. That money is going straight to Quail Con. Terry from Coturnix Corner and myself are going to be combining our donations and doing something special at Quail Con. So thank you very much. I truly appreciate it. And I know you've donated in the past. And thankfully, to all of you that have been so generous, some that are not even coming, some that are coming, some that are volunteering, some that are, this, that, and the other. We've paid off all of Quail Con. We're able to pay the speakers a little bit more than what we agreed upon at first. Everything was paid off. I am completely even, which is all I wanted to be. Not trying to make anything off of it, so I'm fine with that. And all of this is going towards one thing. Someone did ask me if I was getting paid out. The speakers are getting a little bit. Again, a lot of that is going towards their travel. So they're pretty much doing this for practically nothing. But no. I will be keeping the raffle money. So that whatever we make off of raffles is fine. But I'm excited about it. I'm really excited to meet a ton of people that I've been in contact with for a long time. Personally, thank a lot of you for donating. Um, and I can't wait to get the whole crew together. I mean, I can't, Terry and I have been talking for quite some time, but we've never met. Chris and I, same deal. Kristen and Brandon, same deal. A lot. Beth Reed is obviously my admin and moderator, and I've never met her. I don't want to. I mean, there's a ton. There is a ton of people that I have talked with for weeks, months, years, and have never met them. And so I'm very excited about it. I think it's going to be a great time, and I think it'll be very rewarding. So that is what I'm looking for. But your donation is going to something very special. So thank you very much. I really appreciate Jeweler Cliff. And if you would like to do so, it is the $sign next to the comments section. Jesse Mills says, let's all hit the thumbs up. Absolutely support the channel. I only need, I don't know, 23. Is that right? I think it's 23. We only need 23 more likes to hit my goal of 100, which, as S.O. Swanson says, really just makes me feel better. But if you would like to make me feel better, hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. Row S says, question, do molting male quail stay fertile? Yes, they do, but they're not as active. They're still going to be a little active, but they decrease tremendously. But they are still fertile. This fly is going to die. Kids are home. Weems Farmstead says, question, I'm brand new to quails. My question is, how many eggs should I get to put in my incubator, and what breed or type of quail eggs should I get? They will be for meat. Well, for meat and eggs, I recommend the Jumbo Wilds. They are the absolute largest. They are the most hardy. They're pretty docile. They're feather sexable, so you don't have to worry about trying to figure out which ones are males and females. They're the biggest meat quail, and they are fairly large eggs, pretty consistent. So that's what I recommend, and it really depends. So I recommend either the 50 or the 110 count. Well, somewhere, if you're ordering from us, I recommend the 50 or the 110 count. The reason I say that is it depends on what you're wanting to do with them, if you're wanting to sell any, if you're just wanting to raise them for yourself and your family, depending on how big your family is, so on and so forth. But just for example, if you order 50, let's just say we're averaging a little over 75% hatch rate on chipped eggs, but we're going to be safe and say 50%. So if you order 50, 25 hatch. Out of that, 50% on average will be males, which gives you about 12 hens, which will give you about 10 eggs a day, which is quite a bit, but it depends on what you're wanting to do with them. So I didn't really answer your question at all, but hopefully I gave you the understanding on what would work best for you. But if you have any other questions, feel free to ask. Robin C says, what chirp sound from the quails that you like most? What? I have some quail that sound like tree frogs. That is my favorite. Yeah, I don't really hear them anymore. We just killed a lot. Yeah, so I don't know if we're going to have Quail Con next year in September, because September is our time to reboot, and so it's really put us behind. So yeah, September's not great for me as far as my breeding program goes. So we moved stuff around, but it's gonna work out and it's fine, and I know it. But in my head, it's not what we've done. I'm not on schedule, you know. So anyways, yeah, I don't hear them anymore. I just block them out. When you got thousands and thousands and thousands, it's just gibberish all the time. I agree. Who said that? Beth Reed. I do probably like the cricket sound from the females more than anything else. I do like that. I think it's kind of cool. Hi, Peacock. Keith says, I ordered 50 jumbo wilds from Zach, 44 of them hatched. Look forward to ordering again through Myshire Farm. If I was to mix the wild with another color, what would you suggest? Egyptians. Shut up, geese. Egyptians is what I would recommend. Then you can produce sex links. You're still going to get a good ratio. The Egyptians are still jumbos. They're still feather sexable. Those are the reasons why. I'm not writing yours down because I already got your information. I do remember that. Oh, are you running from the geese? Sorry. Mary Springer donated $25. Thank you very much, Mary. Again, I really appreciate you. It is going to a very special cause that I cannot tell you about right now. I can tell you that anyone and everyone that's coming to Quail Con will know what it was for. And I think everybody will agree that it is for an amazing cause. And anyone that is donating that's not at Quail Con, I will be announcing it afterwards. So, but I want it to be a special surprise. So that is all I can say. But I promise it's going to something very good. So thank you very much for your donation. I truly appreciate your generosity. I really do mean that. I know that I say pretty much the same thing every time someone donates, but I don't want you to feel like I'm taking it for granted, because every donation matters, and every time someone donates, it is special, and so I do want to take the time to do each one of those. So if it annoys you, then I'm sorry, but I'm not going to stop. Gosh, Lord. Carrie Cowherd's in the house. What's the extended weather outlook looking like? Last time I checked, it is supposed to be cloudy, which is fantastic. Partially cloudy. It's actually supposed to be perfect. Supposed to be. I wasn't comfortable enough. I feel like I hit more wire than anything else. So it's supposed to be, I think, like 80, 82. No rain a few days before, no rain a few days after. Supposed to be great, so I will keep an eye on that. But weather changes quite a bit around here, so I'm not really, I'm not counting on any, I'm not even, there's nothing I can do about that. So I'm not going to worry about it until the week of. But we'll see how it goes. Again, hit the like button, support the channel. I only need 15 more likes to hit my goal, which makes me feel good. So I'd greatly appreciate that, as well as hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, because after Quail Con, I've got some all about the color videos coming out, Snowies, Egyptian Fees, the new color that I'll be announcing at Quail Con, as well as a Quail for Profit playlist that no one will want to miss. So hit the like button, support the channel. If you would like to donate like the rest of these generous folks tonight, you can do so. It's going to a great cause for Quail Con, and it is the $ in the comment section. It is a super sticker, super chat, something like that. Really, it's just a donation, and Katernik Corner and myself are putting all of that towards something that we feel is very special. Hope your grandmother as well. She actually is. Yeah, she stayed just for a night, came home. They gave her a ton of antibiotics, some steroids, and she's doing much better. She's doing much better. She actually came to church and hung out today. We went out to eat for my birthday, and yeah, she did fine. She did great. So thank you for asking. I hate the mail call. It gets annoying when you've got thousands of them. Thrifty Builder says, Quail Con will be awesome. I have faith. I hope so. Well, here's the deal. I have a motto in life. That motto is, if you work hard and you put some smarts behind it and you have a plan and you don't give up and you've got a good positive attitude and you do everything you can plus a little bit extra, it all works out. And I can honestly say everyone that's involved in Quail Con, from Verna to the speakers to the sponsors to the vendors to the Myshire Farm team to myself, we're This is the best we got. So however it turns out, this is what I got. But it'll be great. We might be losing a goose before then. They're on my nervous, but they'll be here. They've been here for, God, these geese are 10 years old. They just won't leave. I wish they would. I was watching the babies in the aviary yesterday when they were introduced with the 4 female and 1 male adult. Everyone had settled down and suddenly the adult male crowed. Interesting. The ones around it jumped away and then all the babies froze for a few seconds. So funny. Very cool. I guess he's showing dominance, so that's not a bad thing. Alina Gray is in the house. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. I use a humidifier filter instead of a sponge and get better results. There you go. Carolyn Riviera says, happy birthday, Zach. Thank you very much. Verna says, oh, am I way oh, dear God, I am way behind. I was just taking my sweet time. All right, I'm going to pick it up. 56 thumbs up when 69 are watching. We're at 89 watching, 88 likes. So if you could support the channel by hitting that like button, I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to start talking a lot faster. Deronda Livingston says hello from Mississippi. Welcome. While we're waiting, Homestead says Quail Con is going to be great. Thank you for all the hard work you have put into it. As a fairly new to Quail family, we have learned so much from all of you guys. Excited to meet you all. I'm so glad you're coming. I can't wait to meet you, and I know all the speakers feel the exact same way. Whew. Jasmine says, got my thumbs up in. LOL. Well, thank you very much. I truly appreciate it. Santiago Lopez is in the house. Happy birthday, Zach. Thank you. Rapscallion Garcia 4.0 says, have you ever used roadkill to feed your quail? Nope. Nope. I've never used roadkill for anything, honest. I heard you put dead animals inside hanging buckets full of holes to let the maggots out. I've never heard of that. I don't know if that's not a bad idea, but little unsanitary, probably. No, we've never done that. Carolyn says, LOL, it's going to be awesome. I hope so. Harvey White says, my German pastel hatched out. Had to call 3, ended up with 16 healthy, ordered more eggs from here, and they will hatch in, I think, 9 more days. All came from Myshire Farm. That's great. Best of luck to you, and congratulations. Zach, you are an overachiever. It will be a heck of a lot better than you fear. Well, I think that's why it will be, because I always overly stress. So don't take that away from me, Verna. Let's see. What would you like to do to cut down on labor? What would you like to do to cut down on labor? The conveyor belt poop extractor looked promising. I'm sure there are better models out there. We don't use that anymore. We actually have a push through, which saves a whole lot more time, and it's not as laborsome. We still do it every day, and we don't have to worry about that. We've pretty much got it down to an art. It's just raising that many and having a business. It takes a lot. Collecting the eggs, because they're all in separate cages, probably takes the most time. Phone time, email time, advertising, corporate orders, driving around all of the continental U.S. I mean, it's just part of it. You know, it's a job. But as far as cutting down, I can't think of anything off the top of my head that we have not got a process for. Good question. Where's your beverage, Zach? It's right here, and it's Mountain Dew. And don't yell at me, but the next 2 weeks is going to be Mountain Dew and coffee. And that's all. It's going to get done. Not 2 weeks, only 13 days. Oh, dear God. 13 days. Oh, it's going to be great. Verna says, today is my oldest daughter's birthday. Very cool. Let her know happy birthday. I didn't know that. Robin C says, Quail Con is going to be awesome. First, meeting everyone there and gaining so much knowledge. Second, I will have 2 days off in a row, only second time since April. Well, that's great. I think it'll be very relaxing, fun, entertaining. I think it's be great. It will be. It will be. I'm not really worried about Quail Con, to be honest. I'm more worried about my part of Quail Con. You know, how the farm looks, how the barn looks, having all this stuff ready, getting everything planned. As far as the speakers, the classes, stuff to do, I'm not worried about any of that. It's going to be great, but the rest of it is my concern. Good evening from Arkansas, Chris Derry Rose Elrod. Welcome, glad you're here. Some people claim to be... Shh. Hey, shut up. Hey. Some people claim to be able to tell which eggs are males or females. I don't know. Yeah, that's a lie. It's straight up lie. You can't do that. If you could, well, you can't. It's not possible. Kasumi Rose says, I'm schooling. Oh. Kasumi Rose says, I'm so glad about the Myshire Jumbo White eggs I got. They are 12 weeks old and 25 eggs gave me only 6 roosters. That's nice. Awesome. Congratulations. That's a good ratio. Congratulations. Jeff says hello from Central Missouri. Welcome. Harlan Bradley says hi from Australia. We are birthday buddies. Very cool. And welcome. Glad you're here. And I'm sure it is very early there. So that's super cool you're showing up. And hopefully you're having some fun. I'm taking donations too. There you go. La Rochelle Farm says, when selecting your breeders, do you track to see when selecting your breeders, do you track to see if individual birds will produce more males or females? No, I do not. It's a crapshoot every time. It doesn't matter. I mean, you know. Junie says, hello everyone from Chester, Virginia. Welcome. Kasumi says, what's your guesstimate largest we should breed quail before they are unstable? What? We should breed quail before they're unstable. Do you mean weight or inbreeding? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, Kasumi. What's your guesstimate largest we should breed? If you're talking about weight, I like to stay in the 14 ounce range at 10 weeks. I feel like that keeps them safe, happy, healthy, productive for long periods of time, if that's what you're talking about. Robin C. again donated to help with whatever you need. Well, thank you very much, Robin. I truly appreciate it. It's going to a great cause. Hey, we only need 6 more likes to hit my goal. Hit the like button, support the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, it is. I can't wait to tell everybody, but I'm waiting. I'm gonna do it. No hints, no talking about it. It's a surprise. It's gonna be great. And very well needed. Very well deserved is what I should say. Very well deserved. So I can't wait to do it. Chad says, before you use the barns, how do you deal with watering in the dead of winter? I've seen videos that showed low pressure systems with a heating element. Have you ever seen or done that? We did, let's see, before we did that, we changed out the waters in the brooders twice a day. So we had waters inside, and then half the day we would take it out, switch the old waters out, put the new waters in there. So we would switch those out twice a day. As far as the cages go, we had an automatic watering system that went into a bucket, but the bucket had a cow water heater in it. So it would heat up the water so that the line wouldn't freeze. And then obviously we, insulated the pipes that were going to it and blah, 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 is how we did it. Mary says, how far am I behind? Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna pick it up right now. Here we go. Mary says, question, when do you start feeding quail fruits and veggies, and when do you start adding mother ACV to quail water from day one? So we use you can use the electrolytes for the water, which we use Save a Chick. You can use those on day one. A lot of people do it on day one. That's not a big deal. Typically, I mean, we've put fruits and veggies in there at week and a half, 2 weeks old. I mean, you could do it right away. It's not going to hurt them. So whenever. I don't think we've ever done it right away. I think it's been about a week and a half to 2 weeks before we gave them anything. But the electrolytes they can have anytime. Myshire Farm says, I actually posted a video of my heated watering system for my birds, chicken, and quail. Very cool. There you go. You should check that out, whoever asked that question. Doug says, Keith, I have had, oh, nope, not talking to me. Chad says, that's awesome. I need to ask some questions about that later. I don't know what it was, but sure. At what age will I need to separate my males so they don't attack each other? So what we do, and we don't have a lot of male issues. We have male cages. We have bachelor pads. Is we separate them at 3 weeks. They grow up all together without the hens. We separate the males from the hens at 3 weeks old. So by the time they start becoming mature, they are mature and they're fully sexually active. They've just always been around males, so it's not really, it really delays them quite a bit, and we butcher at 8 weeks. So by the time they even start the urge, we're killing them. So that's what we do. Let's see. Metatron Herald of the Almighty. At what age will I need to separate my... Oh, I just answered that. Was that... Oh, yep. Just... have you ever raised organic quail meat? No. I wonder if it's worth the effort to sell the health-conscious people. No, it's not. As far as monetarily goes, people aren't going to spend the money on it. The organic feed is extremely expensive. Usually you have to make it or have it made, which is expensive in itself. Plus the organic stuff is very expensive. Plus they don't free range. I mean, you could have them in an aviary, but again, I mean, organic is just not the feed. It's the whole environment. No, monetarily, no, but you can try it. And yes, it's half by half. How far do you ship eggs? All over the U.S. except for Hawaii. Jody says, hello, Zach from Jewel, Iowa. Welcome. Glad you're here. Russell says, can putting shavings in with chicks be an issue with them eating them? When raised baby chickens was told not to use them. We did that for years. We don't use bedding anymore. We've got wire bottoms for the brooders, and obviously in all the cages they're wire. The first week we put blue automotive paper towels down and then take them up after a week. Then they're on wire. So we don't do bedding anymore. But when we did, we used bedding all the time. There was no issues. No issues at all. Tanya Long donated $20. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate it. You are amazing. You are amazing. Not only is she coming to Quail Con, not only is she camping out at Quail Con, but she's going to be a vendor at Quail Con, and she's going to introduce and promote and educate you on BYC, Backyard Chickens. So I can't wait to meet Tanya, and I'm very excited that she is coming. With a jumbo brown, is there, again, thank you very much, Tanya. It is going to something very special, and I can't wait till we have enough money to do it. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Keith says, with the jumbo brown, is there a quail you can breed to have a sexling chick? Yep, you can breed Egyptian males over wilds. Egyptian males over wild hens will give you sexlings, which will hatch out Egyptian hens and wild males. And our sexlings now are all jumbos, males and females. So that's pretty cool. Freezer says, hey, also, Keith, I've got a video on a playlist on our YouTube channel, Myshire Farm. There's a playlist called All About the Colors. There's a video on there about sexlinks. You can watch that and get all the information you want from it. Freezer says, hey, from Icaturnix, Lexington, Massachusetts. I bought Quail Con tickets. I haven't been on lives for a long time because of a lot of personal emergencies, but I'm so excited to see you in Quail Con. Absolutely, I did notice that, so I can't wait to meet you. And don't go in there. Don't do it. My dog. My daughter left the door open. Yeah, so I can't wait to meet you. I think it's super cool. And we will see you in just 2 weeks. Katrina's Corner says, hi, Tanya. Let's do. Katrina says, for my 3-week-old Egyptian male who is harassing the adult male, is also chasing one of the adult females around and trying to hold on to her feathers like he is an adult whenever he comes near to him. Obviously, this is early behavior. Is this an early sign of aggression issue as an adult or a strong breeder as an adult? Make sure you shut that door, baby. I would call it, is what I would do. I think it's a little too, I don't think it's aggressive. I don't think it's like aggressive, like mean. I think it's overly mature. I think you would have to have a much higher ratio than 5 to 1. I would call it. But if you're keeping them all in the aviary, it should be fine. He should chill out. Tanya says, hi, everyone. Again, thank you so much for the donation. I truly appreciate it. We need one more. I need one more like to hit the goal, to hit 100 likes. That would be super cool. Also, if you would like to subscribe to the channel, I got some great videos coming your way. And if you would like to donate to a special cause for Quail Con, it is a surprise. I cannot tell you about it, but you can donate at the bottom with the $sign, and I'd appreciate it. Oliver Cole says, question, I had a baby hatch with splayed leg and I couldn't fix it no matter what, would keep legs mostly behind it and swim to get around. I tried for days to fix it, but ended up passing just splay leg. Yep, just splay leg. Caught it too late or it was too severe. It's hard to say. Tony says, happy birthday, Zach. Thank you very much. Freezer says, is it Zach's birthday? Happy birthday. Thank you very much. Addie says, quail are more profitable. I may be 12, but I have many chickens and a few quail. It is true. There you go, Addie. Thank you for letting us know. SOS Jones says, happy Sunday all and happy birthday, Zach. Thank you very much. Robin says, very happy to hear that, Zach. Sorry if it put more on your plate. No, not a problem. I'm glad to help. I'm glad that it was put to use, at least one. I will be, obviously I mentioned it tonight, I'll mention it next week as well. And Terry, if you're still on, Beth, I know you're still on. If you guys are still on, if maybe you could mention that on your Katernik's Corner video on Tuesday. I'd love to be able to get the other 3 donated as well. We will do our best. But I'm glad one person is benefiting from it. And it was a very good call, so thank you very much, Robin, for the donation. Oliver says, would fermenting feed benefit chicks as well, or is it only intended for adults? That's a great question. I do not know. However, Katernik's Corner did a great fermenting feed video on their YouTube channel. You can check that out. Also, he'll be live for a Q&A this Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on his channel. And you can check that out and ask him. But we do not ferment, as we have way too many quail, and that is not feasible for us. Oliver says, happy birthday. Thank you very much. Robert says, can you ever have double yolk eggs? Yes, you can. Can you ever have, yeah, you can have double yolk eggs all the time. Yeah. Can you hatch them? Very unlikely, but possible, but very unlikely. Very unlikely. Like 1 out of 100. Probably less than that. Probably like 1 out of 500. A. Jones says, hi, and happy birthday, Zach. Checking in from the northeast tip of Ohio. Welcome. Glad you're here. Elena, oh, God dang it. I got to keep up. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Elena says, lot over 1,000 in show rabbits and other animals. That's a lot. Best of luck to you. Oliver says, my birthday is the 24th, so close to being birthday twins. There you go. Yeah, I think I share a birthday with Kobe Bryant, if I remember correctly. The late Kobe. Probably the second best basketball player of all time. Addie says, question for prize. What is the average feather count? What? Addie, I don't know what that means. What is the average feather count? Like how many feathers does the quail have? I have no idea. A lot. Not a clue. I'm sorry. If that's what you meant. If it's not what you meant, please ask again. Hey, we hit 106 likes. Thank you, everybody. That is my birthday present, so I greatly appreciate it. Very much appreciated. And thank you. Oliver says, if I get the new job, I'm going for, I'll be able to donate here and there. Thank you for all you do. It's not a problem. I will not be asking for donations. The donation thing will stay after Quail Con, but I won't be pushing it. This is just for extra stuff for Quail Con, all that jazz. And I don't feel very comfortable doing it. I know I am doing it, but well, I didn't want to pay for all of it, you know. So I guess I don't feel too bad about it. But yeah, I won't be pushing it at all after Quail Con, or after we get the certain dollar amount for this special thing. After this, I'm calling it quits on the donation thing, because it's not my favorite. Jennifer says, hope you had a great birthday weekend. Thank you very much. Penny says, yikes, my hens are pecking the eyeballs out of the males. 8 hens, 2 males ratio. Any suggestions? So that's 1 to 4. Well, I would bump it up to maybe 10 hens and 2 males. And then I would also go to the website, myshirefarm.com, go to the blog, introducing new males to an existing flock. What I would do is take the 2 males out, add the 2 hens, take all the hens out, put them in the box with the males for about 10, 15, 20 minutes, throw them all back in there, and then any territorial issues should be resolved. But I would add 2 extra hens to it. Robert says, can I breed a jumbo white with a snowy? You can, but I wouldn't recommend it. If you're trying to increase the size, I'd do Pharaoh. But you could. I've never done it. Guess you could. You could try it. If you do try it, let me know. BBQ Fisherman 69 says, do quail sleep and rise with sun like chickens? No, not well. No, not really. No. They do need to be maximum productive. They need about 16 to 18 hours of light a day. If they're outside, then obviously yes. If they're outside, then yes, they'll rise with the sun. But they're kind of late nighters as well. They like to do a lot of talking when the lights go out. So they don't get a lot of sleep. They usually sleep. A lot of them sleep during the day. Ooh, ow. All right, I got to pick it up. Good Lord. I keep forgetting that I got to hurry. Okay, here we go. Oliver says, what is your favorite way to save waste? I've been drying out and preserving the wings, hide, feet, and skulls. Well, we don't butcher anymore. We're going to do a butcher class, but we don't butcher anymore. We sell them all to a wildlife reserve, some reptile breeders, some falconers, and things like that. So the whole thing goes to them, feathers and all. David says, good morning to everybody from David in the Coventry, UK. Happy birthday, Zach. You, your wife, and crew are doing a fantastic job. Well, thank you very much. I know that you have been a huge donator and supporter of Quail Con, even though you will not be benefiting from it. So again, I cannot thank you enough for all that you have done. So thank you very, very much. Good Lord, my head. Kasumi Rose donated. Thank you very much. That is going to a great cause. I truly appreciate your donation. And we will put that towards a big surprise at Quail Con. And I don't think you're coming to Quail Con, but I will be announcing it on the next live video on what this was for. And I think everybody will agree it's going to be great. I wish I could volunteer on Quail Con. We have got all the volunteers. I just want everyone to show up and just enjoy themselves, take the day off, relax, have fun, talk, mingle, and learn, and be motivated and educated to go home and do more. Deronda Livingston says, do you have any opinion on shellers for quail eggs? I do not. We do not have any. I've never tried it. I'm sorry. Be a good question to ask on the Facebook group Newbie Quail Lovers or Katernik's Corner. I'm sure some people will have some opinions on there. I'm so excited for Quail Con. Can't wait to meet you, Freezer. Susan says, hi, Zach. Sorry it's so late. Hope you had a good birthday. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're here. Kashan Chin says, hi from Jamaica. We are under a 3-day lockdown because of a spike of COVID Delta virus. So taking the time to rebuild some of my quail cages. Well, there you go. take the time and do what needs to be done. That's great. Ripskillion says, not talking to me. Addie says, what is the average heart rate for? I have no idea. I don't know any of that. Maybe I should, but I don't. It's a good question. I just don't know. Doug says, breakout analysis on eggs that don't hatch to troubleshoot incubation problems. We have before. It's mainly in our heads now. Yeah, I mean, we keep track of where they are, how long they were sitting out, what we put in, what cages were. I mean, yeah, we keep a track of all that stuff. I'll know if we ever have a fertility issue. I'll know before you guys, pretty much. So, you know, we hatch out about 2,200 eggs a week. And it's not all the same all the time. It's different cages every week. So I would say we probably go through all of our cages at least once every 3 or 4 weeks and get a good fertility rate. We don't really, I mean, we'll keep track every once in a while, you know, every 6 months or so, unless we see an issue, but we'll check it visually, you know, and if there looks to be an issue, then we look into it more. Hopefully that answered your question. Freezer says, I personally totally recommend Texas A&M for meat, and they are good for eggs. I love my Texas A&Ms. It's good. Weems Farm says, I will be ordering from you for sure. Well, thank you very much, and best of luck to you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Russell says, I'm only going to raise Coternics. Have a neighbor that has a few bob whites, and he had no luck hatching. Thought I would do him a favor. I'll just put his in at a different batch. I would recommend that just to keep better track of everything, and it's easier for you, especially starting out. But you could do it together. Michelle says, how do I get celadons to get to your jumbo size? Just hatch some eggs that were given to me. I know it'll take time, but willing to try. Biggest to biggest. Biggest to biggest, and you need to breed color to color. Addie says, how do you sex your non-feather sexable birds? It's vent sexing. I think the last video I posted that wasn't a live video is about sexing your quail, so you can check that out. Rufus Bunny's in the house. Hey guys, I have been working on my quail so much that I have been forgetting to get on. Well, that's great. Best of luck to you. And you were one of the 18 and under contests, so it sounds like you're busy, and that is wonderful to hear. Carolyn Riviera says, is it normal for males to crow throughout the night? Yeah, they're partiers. Madame Legby says, happy birthday. One of my quail chicks got wry neck overnight. Is there anything I can do for it? Wry neck overnight? I've never heard of that. Nope. That's odd. I would assume that it's a neurological issue because they spooked somehow, jumped up and hit their head, is what I would assume. But maybe not. In any case, no, there's really nothing you can do. Whether it's wry neck or they hit their head and got damaged, no, there's nothing you can do, unfortunately. I'm sorry to say that. Samantha says, next year, Quail Con, July, August, kids have no school, or at least most kids. I'm not 100% on our down south friends, and they're all year round heat, though. That's true. Okay, so here's the deal. Nothing has been confirmed. I don't even want to discuss it until after Quail Con, but there still has to be some planning. The thought was that we would do it July 4th weekend, because that's my favorite holiday. I love July 4th. I love the meaning behind July 4th. I think it's not too hot, not too cold. It's perfect weather. A lot of people are on vacation that week. A lot of people travel. A lot of people, I'm thinking July 4th. But plus, that's right before my breeding season as far as my new breeders. Just a thought. You can let me know what your thoughts are if you'd like. I had school during Quail Con, but guess what? We don't care. There you go. Katrina says, not talking to me. Verna, blessed natal day. $5 donation. Thank you very much, Verna. You are doing way too much. You've donated way too many times. In fact, you were the first donation that we ever had on the YouTube channel. And so thank you very much. And you're doing plenty already. You're donating your whole day Saturday and Sunday with Quail Con. You've donated your time, your money, effort, energy. You've done so much already. So thank you very much for all you're doing. But it is going to something very special, I can tell you that. But I won't even tell you, Verna, what this is for. This is a big secret between me, Jenna, and Terry. So it's a secret. I should probably tell Terry that it's a secret. I don't think I told Terry it was a secret. I will tell Terry it's a secret. Again, if you'd like to donate, that would be fantastic. $ bottom of the comments section. It's going to a very special secret surprise for QuailCon that I will announce at QuailCon or the week after on the live Q&A. Chris Derry Rose Elrod says, if quail loses a leg to an unfortunate accident, can they live a good life missing part of a leg? They can. They won't be as productive as far as the production standpoint. But yeah, I've seen some that have had an injury. They recoup and they live. They're happy. They're fine. They get around just fine and no issues. But they're not going to be as productive. Carolyn says, thank you. I always have a night light. Oh, not talking to me. Not talking to me. Not talking to me. Question 10. Chris Torrance says, can you use acidified copper sulfate to plastic quail waters? I know it will keep algae and things from growing on the plastic in hot weather. New to quail, we don't have any plastic quail cages, so I cannot answer that. Unfortunately, I am sorry. But someone that does have plastic quail cages, if you could answer that, that would be very beneficial. If no one does, you can check out our Facebook groups, Newbie Quail Lovers, and Facebook group Katernik's Corner. Ask on there, and I'm sure you will get some good responses. Bill says, in regards to your positive attitude comment, it helps when you have a good woman behind you too. Yeah, Jenna's better at everything than me. So yeah, that helps a little bit. Freezer, $5 donation. I don't have much money because I spend it on my quail business and on my fishing breeding program, but this is what I can donate. I hope it goes to a good cause. It does, and you're coming to QuailCon, so you will find out the big surprise. So thank you very much, and I truly appreciate the donation. Thank you very much. I'm here by chance. They banned chickens in my country. That's not good. This Peepaw Philly, he was here tonight. I don't know if he's still on. Zach, the farm looked great in May. It didn't, but thank you. And oh, it's changed. It's changed a lot since you've been here. Yeah, I've learned that there's no reason to tell people what you want. Everyone said, what do you want for your birthday? What do you want for your birthday? And I said, you know, I'd love to just have a work day. Everybody show up one day, and I'll put everybody to work, and we'll get a bunch of stuff done. And then no one ever showed up. And then I said, so, what? And they're like, oh, we're going out to eat. And I said, oh, and then we're going to go back and work? And they said, no. And I said, oh, okay. So that's cool. That's all right. Really looking forward to that work day. That's all right. That's not quality time. We spend quality time together. That's what matters. And it's a good thing that my family and my wife forced me to do that, because I get way too sidetracked. I get blinders on, and so it's a good thing that you did it. What's the math formula needed to calculate how many quails you can fit in a cage? We recommend 3 to 3.5 quail per square foot. We recommend 3 quail per square foot for jumbos, 3.5 quail per square foot for non-jumbos, and a 5 hen to 1 male ratio is what we recommend. C. Yonk says, I have quail, koi, and chinchillas. I did see your setup. It was a very cool setup. My God, I have to focus. Go faster. Okay, here we go. Kasumi says, sorry about my question. I was talking weight. Yeah, then I answered that. I do believe. It probably wasn't you. I get confused very easily, so don't worry about it. Yeah, I don't like to go past 14. I mean, we've got We've got a 15.8 to a 16.6. I think it's 15.8 to 16.6 breeder jumbo cage that we have. But we have that one cage. I'm not trying to do that, but I can't call those big mamas, you know, or the big males. We've got a male that's like 16.3. It's insane. So they're in our breeding program, I'll tell you that. They get our other jumbos up to snuff pretty fast. I have around 15 to 20-ish quail. Gonna buy more at Quail Con, and 3 cats, mini fish, and cockatiels and parakeets. Very cool. How do you know that 50% of hatch will be female or male? That's just the average ratio. It's usually 50-50. It's usually never 50-50. It just averages out to be 50-50. So for example, someone on here earlier had like a 70% female to male ratio at hatch. Other people had like I don't know, I didn't do the math, but it was like, 12 hens and 18 males that hatched. But it all averages out. You just want to assume an average of 50-50 is what's best. Good question. Katrina says, if jumbo weight is based on weight at 10 weeks, why do people harvest at 8 weeks? Is it a cost ratio thing? For my first run, should I wait until 10 weeks so I know which to keep as breeders? We butcher at 8 weeks because of the cost ratio. It's just not worth it feeding them out. The time, the effort, the space that they take, the feed, the water, the this, that, and the other, it's just not worth it to us for how much they only gain in that 2 weeks, because then they're laying eggs, they're active, they really don't gain that much in the 2 weeks, so we butcher at 8. Have you looked into better automated poop cleaning devices like used in raising cattle or pigs? Nope. I love our poop system, and I think it's here to stay forever. It's a great system, and yeah, it's a great system. Takes us less than 20 minutes a day to clean 5,000 birds. Calling it a night, everybody. Will be fine. We'll be fine. Have a good birthday, and take 5 minutes for yourself, Zach. I will after Quail Con. Thank you very much. Is anyone here familiar with New York and Ohio's laws? I don't know for what. My mom has an international driver's license. We don't know if we can drive or not. I would assume. I don't know. Susanna Fierro Brown says hello from California and happy birthday. My daughter would be happy if you just tell her hi. Her name is Angelica. Well, hello, Angelica. I'm glad you're here, and thanks for showing up. And I do believe that you and your mother are coming to Quail Con from California, and I cannot wait to meet you. 2 more weeks. Does a crow mean sexual maturity? No, not really. I mean, it can, but it also doesn't have to either. You can have males crow at 3 weeks old, but they're not going to be active for another 2 or 3 weeks. So, no, not really. It can mean both. Do you advertise your quail meat to have 4 times the vitamin C as chicken meat? Some people, I don't sell butchered quail. So no, I do not advertise that, but that's a great advertising point. Katrina says, what would wild male over Egyptian female? You're going to get 50-50. You'll get Egyptians and wilds. More Egyptians than wilds. Will that not give you feather sexable? Yeah, it'll give you feather sexable. I'm thinking I'm mixing up sex link and feather sexable. The difference is, sex links you know on day 1, male from female, by the color that they hatch out as. Feather sexable, you can feather sex them at 3 weeks old. Question, Zach, are you currently maxed out on your operation, or do you foresee expanding even more? I am done. We did kill about 7 of our cages. Yeah, about 7 for new breeders that are coming in. We've already hatched them out, and they're in the grow out process, so this is a good time of year to call the old ones out have them pick them up and use that space for grow out space. But no, I'm not getting any bigger. Well, I would go into it more, but I'm already super late. Let's see. Jacob says, is there a way I can put either jumbo wilds over jumbo whites or vice versa to get jumbo tuxedos? You can, and that would be how you would want to do it. But it's going to take you some time and a lot of generations, which is fine. You can do it, but just know that it's going to take you some time to do that. I would probably put the white males over the Pharaoh hens if I were you to get started. Johnny says, Zach and Terry, do you all sell pickled eggs? We do not. I do not. I don't know if he does. Katrina says, thanks, Zach. Not a problem. Don't know what I did, but happy I could help. We got it, Zach. I don't. Okay, good. Leanne Burlow says, just waving hello. I'm excited to nerd out on quail at Quail Con. Very cool. Can't wait to meet you. Nelson says, I got mixed teen birds from you the end of July. They are all fine and well. Love them. That's great. Congratulations. And yeah, best of luck. I'm glad that they're doing great. Got my mixed teens from you. Oh, all right, just read that. I don't know what happened. Can you try to breed to make the jumbos even bigger next time? Imagine chicken-sized quail amazing. You can. I don't recommend it, but you can breed them for bigger, but they're not made to get that big. You're going to have very weak backs. You're going to have very bad legs. They're not going to be very productive. They're going to have a fifth of the lifespan. It's just not worth it to me. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. Nelson Addy says, how long does this usually last? As far as the lives, as soon as I get done with questions. So we're getting caught up. Johnny, you can leave whenever you would like though. Johnny says, Freezer, not talking to me, not talking to me, not talking to me, not talking to me, no one talks to me anymore. Let's see. How expensive can your Egyptian and jumbo wild be? We sell them for 70 cents each an egg. Or you can buy them live birds. Jasmine says, I have a restaurant owner wanting to purchase processed quail for me. Any advice on how to get about that? Do they have to be processed at a USDA facility? What is the decent price to sell? You do. You really need to look into it. We looked into it, and the USDA was charging way too much for it to even remotely be possible. I think they were charging us like $3 a bird to have them processed. Then when we were building the barn, we were going to put a facility in here for USDA. Then we found out that a USDA supervisor had to come and watch us butcher, and it came out to be like $3 a bird for them to just watch us do it. And then they're not going to buy them for $5, $6 a bird. And all the work, it just wasn't worth it. So we went a different route. But it could be different where you're located, so I would definitely check that out. And to your price per bird, or do you price per bird or per ounce? We do per bird as far as our falconers and wildlife reserve go. Jasmine says, I'm in Missouri. Welcome. Glad you're here. Well, you've been here the whole time. Russell says, God bless our troops in Afghanistan. Absolutely. Absolutely. It has been something I've really paid attention to as of late. 4th of July Quail Con would be freaking awesome. I think it would be a great idea. Your favorite holiday and one of our favorites besides Thanksgiving. There you go. When you talk about the 4th holding the next one, please consider the fact of all those that are traveling, which would put a stress on those of us that drive also. There's things to work out. July would just work. Here's the thing. I feel like we have to do it at some sort of holiday anyway, so that people can be on an extended break or a long weekend or whatever. But again, that was just something we were passing around. Johnny says, cool. Penny says, we ordered the water trays from Minola Ranch. We really love them. Fast shipping. Thanks for sharing their website. That's great. I'm glad that they're working out for you. Congratulations. When did you first get a quail? Oh, 2012, 2011, 2010. I think we started the business in 11. Yeah, we started selling in 11, so it must have been, I think it was mid 2009 when we actually got quail. So what is that? Holy cow, is that 12 years ago? 12 years ago. Hey from Las Vegas, welcome Witch Doctor. Russell says, do you know if Wild Way Farm is coming to Quail Con? I don't, name doesn't ring a bell, but the farm names do not show up on my ticket list. It's just the names under it, so I'm not too sure. Well, darn, came late to the show. Well, thanks for showing up anyway, Orlando. I appreciate it. I added copper. Oh, not talking to me, not talking to me, not talking to me, not talking to me. They not talking to me. I got my mixed team. Oh, not talking to me. Is it only for me or is it lagging? Oh, I hope it's not. And Zach isn't kidding. His setup is great. Thank you very much. You can get a UVC light for a fish tank. It will kill bacteria and sanitize the water. There you go. That's a great idea. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. Just got home. We are up to 13 hatched Myshire babies. Today is day 17. Awesome. You should have a big hatch tonight and tomorrow. So keep us posted on that. Verna or Beth, whoever is picking the winner, if you could announce the winner for me, I would appreciate it. Psycho Ward 360 says hello, welcome, glad you're here. Jasmine says a lot of picked eggs, wonderful. You'll have a great hatch. Happy birthday, thank you very much. Once again, Zach is in the dark. Yep, but we're done. So that's it. I'm waiting for the winner of the giveaway for tonight, and then we're gonna call it a night. Still an hour and 41 minutes. I will get faster, I swear. One day. I'm not telling you when. Thank you all. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. One of my suppliers just wished me happy birthday. Oh, I need to talk to that supplier. Very badly, actually. I will talk to them as soon as I'm off of this. So yeah, Verna or Beth, if you could let me know who the winner of tonight's giveaway is, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all that supported the channel and hit the like button. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you to the $183 donations from tonight. It's going to a great cause. I don't care if I'm being, if I'm sounding like I'm on a record, because, well, it is going to a great cause, and everyone that donated deserves a huge thank you. So thank you very much. Katrina says, I think you did get faster already. I think the last week was over 2 hours. The last couple of weeks have been very long. I'm not complaining. I just feel bad for everybody trying to get their questions answered and they're waiting forever. But I will try to do better on that. The winner for tonight was Deronda Livingston. Congratulations. You will want to contact me. Verna, put my phone number in the comments. You'll text me at the comment at the very bottom. You'll text me and I will get you 30 free Myshire eggs to you. And congratulations. And thank you for participating tonight. Thank you for everything you do, Zach. Have a wonderful birthday. See you soon. Thank you very much. Can you do a video on how you set up your cleaning system? How does it work? We did farm tours. They are on our website under, I believe, either frequently asked questions or Papa Builder of things. Congrats, absolutely. Congratulations to Deronda Livingston. 116 likes. I will take it. Thank you very much. Everybody have a great night. I will see you next Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be the last live we do before Quail Con 2021. Everyone that's coming to Quail Con, I cannot wait to meet you. Anyone that wants to come to Quail Con, get your tickets now. If they are, I've got one ticket left. If it's sold out, contact me via text and we will get you taken care of so you can be here. It will be off the hook. I will see everybody next week. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.